everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Primark haul for you all, which I'm really excited about because I've been to Primark a few times over the last few weeks. This is stuff that I've kind of accumulated from a few different shopping trips, and I thought I'd share it all with you today before I film my autumn lookbook. I'm going to start with one of my favourite pieces, and this was £8. I sized up in this because although it's a little bit big for me around the waist, around my tummy and my bottom area, it kind of, the smaller size, I'm normally a 14, it just clung to everything. So I got the 16 in this, and it's this checked skirt. So it's a mini skirt. This is the pattern of it, and it's kind of like a felt material, really soft, like a brushed felt material. It's so gorgeous. I do not think this looks like it's from Primark at all. I think this with a black polo neck, lots of different ways you could wear it. It's gorgeous. It's just got a zip up the back. I did think, when I saw it on the hanger, I thought it looked quite short and I didn't know whether it would do me much justice, but it's actually quite flattering. As I say, I did size up, so that might be why, but I'm really pleased with this. Obviously, with it being autumn winter season, it's that time of year where we all go out and buy new jumpers and knitwear to add to our collection that we have already. So I got this one. This is £14, and it's grey with embellishment detail here around the neck, which is a little bit snazzy, but I quite like it. It's not too in your face. And then it's just a very soft knit. It's quite lightweight, it's not too heavy. The sleeves at the end are ribbed, and it also is ribbed at the bottom. It's not fitted, but it's not oversized either. It's just a really nice shape, and I think it's going to be really cozy to wear. This was £14, and I think this is very similar to ones that Topshop had in last year, where they were nearly about £50 and they had a similar detail around the neck, and essentially it was just a jumper. So I thought this was a bargain for £14. I then have a couple of tops to show you, and this one was £6, or they were both £6, and I've worn this one in a previous video, I think, and they are high necked, and at the moment I'm really preferring this neck to a turtleneck. I just think they're a lot more flattering on me, and it's ribbed. This one is a camel brown, would you say, and it's very shapely, so it does kind of pull you in, very flattering and slimming. I just had to stop filming for a minute because Thomas came home. He'd been round to the new house, and he told me that he'd fallen through the floor. So at the moment they're redoing all of the floors, like sorting out all the floorboards and cementing underneath the floor, insulating and things like that. So they just put boards over it temporarily so you can still walk over it, and anytime I go around I'm petrified and don't want to walk on those boards. Thomas has just been round to see what the electricians have been doing today, and he fell through, and he's like grazed all up his arm here, and his leg's all swollen. He thought he'd broken his leg, but it seems to be okay. But I feel really sorry for him, bless him, because he's just, I don't know, he's such a sweetheart, and when like bad things happen to really good people, I just think, well, it kind of was his own fault, but I didn't think they were that safe. But anyway, he's okay. He's just gone for a shower because he's got a meeting in a little while, so I'm going to carry on filming now. So I was talking about these two tops that I got, and so this first one, the thing that I do really like about it is that they are not cropped. They are full length and long sleeved, really nice and cozy for winter. They're very, very soft. And then I liked that one so much, and I was so impressed with what it looked like when it was on, that I picked up another colour, and this was the same price, and I got a khaki green one. I just think for this season this is just a really nice staple colour, really easy to wear. They did have some other colours. They had it in cream and black, but they'd sold out of my size in them, but I really love this. I highly recommend these. If you can see these in your Primark, then try one on because they're really lovely. Next I have a couple of dresses, and the first one was £13, and I'd seen this in quite a few magazines, and I knew that I wanted to pick it up when I went into Primark. It's a tie neck up here. It's this gorgeous black and white print with like buttons and frill detail here. The sleeves have got kind of like a velvet trim around them, and then they're that frill again on the edge. It pulls you in at the waist, which I love, and then it's just a really nice length. It's got an underskirt, so it's not going to be too revealing, and I just love this. This is going to be an outfit that's just easy to throw on and make it look like you've made loads of effort, when really it's the dress that's doing all of the work for you. So I really like this one. This next one was £15, and it's a similar style to that last one, but it's a little bit different too. So this one's all black, and you can see that it's lace and it's actually see-through. That's the coat hanger there that you can see. And it pulls you in at the waist again, but at the top here it's just this gorgeous lace detail. I absolutely love this. At the back it's more sheer, and then it's got these 2 buttons here. It's a frill neck, high neck again. The sleeves are ruched. It's got an underskirt, so it's not going to be too revealing. It's quite long again, and I absolutely love this. I got it in a size 14 and I just really hope that it fits. I don't want it to be too big or too small because I love it. A few more jumpers to go through. This one was £14. I got this originally in a size 14 and I went back and changed it for a 12 because it's quite oversized. It is blue and red check and I love this. It's kind of solid blue around the neckline, and then it's just really cozy material. It's not itchy or scratchy, it's just soft and squidgy, and I love this. I think it's going to be one of those really cozy jumpers that is again easy to wear and perfect colourings for this season. This next jumper was £10 and this is a roll neck or high neck. I'm not really sure what you call them when they're not really like rolled over. I think it's just a high neck. So this is like a navy and white striped jumper. They have very similar ones to this in, I think it's Miss Selfridge, but they're short sleeved. This is long sleeved. It's ribbed material, really flattering. When it's on the hanger it doesn't look overly big even, but when it's on it just fits like a glove, and I absolutely love this. I think it looks a lot more expensive than £10 and I can't wait to wear this. I'm just so impressed with the knitwear in Primark lately. At the moment Primark is one of my favourite shops, and it used to be somewhere where I only used to shop for basics, but if you've watched any of my recent or past Primark hauls you'll see that it's actually becoming one of the staples in my wardrobe, and I'm not afraid to admit that because they have some gorgeous things, and I would much prefer to pay £10 for a jumper and get 3 than go into Topshop or River and get something that's more expensive than that and only come out with 1 item. So it makes a lot of sense to me to shop in Primark. This next jumper is one of my favourites in this whole haul, and I think it was £14, maybe 13, but I've worn it a couple of times now, so I've taken the label off. I just couldn't wait to wear it. I've been holding off trying to wear so many things because I want to feature them in my autumn lookbook, and I wanted to show them to you before I wore them, but I couldn't resist wearing this. I wore it to when me and Tommy went to the fireworks in Blackpool the other night. So it's navy blue and cream, and it's this really different pattern, almost chevrons. It's got the cream around the neck, and then it goes down halfway, and then it's cream all the way to the bottom, and also on the sleeves. It's really cozy and soft. I sized down in this. I got a size 12 because again this is quite oversized, but I love the way that the 12 looks, and it's just gorgeous. I just can't tell you how much I really like this jumper, and I think I'm going to put this in the lookbook. Even though I don't think jumpers like this are particularly difficult to style, I just want to show you all what it looks like on because I really like it. Next is a top which is in a style that I've already got. If you've seen one of my previous videos where I'm wearing an off-the-shoulder red and white top, that was from Primark. This one was £8, but I'm pretty sure it was in the sale when we got to the checkout. I'm not sure. It's this Bordeaux style top, off the shoulder, gorgeous black and white print. It's got a frill here. It is quite see-through, but I think with this over the top it's not too bad. I just love this. I think it's gonna be really easy to wear. It's quite short, but I think I'll get away with it, and it's just quite a simple top really. I've just got a few pairs of socks and some shoes to go through. So the first pair of socks are, I absolutely love Primark cozy socks, and I used to wear slippers every year, but then it got to a point where they were just getting ruined so easily, so I just started wearing socks instead, and they're much more comfortable and cozy. And I got these ones because I can't resist, because they're blue and spotty. They were £2 and they're ankle socks, and they are blue and white spots, and then you get a pair that are plain blue with white on them, and I love these. And then I also got some of the ones that are a bit longer, and these are grey and white striped, and they also have grey and white stars. So these ones were £2 as well, and I love them. I don't think you can beat Primark cozy socks because that's £1 for a pair, and even if they don't last that long, which mine usually lasts me quite a while, you can just replace them and you're not breaking the bank. I also got a couple of pairs of boot socks. I've never seen these in Primark before. They were £3, and last year when we went to St Ives, we bought a pair of walking boots each, and I bought a pair of boot socks, I think from Sports Direct, that were bright pink, just because I didn't know that you could ever get any other different kind that were maybe a little bit more stylish. And then I saw these in Primark and I thought these are much more me than a bright pink pair. So they are burgundy and they've got a little bit of lace frill here, and then these ones are kind of like white and burgundy marled, and then these ones are just a true burgundy. I love them. I think they are very fashionable and they will look nice just peeking out at the top of my walking boots this year when we go to St Ives. These pair of shoes were £16, and as you all probably know, that the laced up cage style shoe are very in at the moment. I got these in a tan colour, and at the back you can just see your heel coming through. I think these are really nice. They're not too high. I think they'll just give any outfit a certain edge, and I really like them, so I picked up those. These last pair are a pair that I picked out for my lookbook because I want to style these with a particular outfit. These are £12, and if I'm honest, they're not usually something that I would usually go for. I always think that heels that aren't that high don't really do a lot for me. I always think that a little bit of a higher heel is more flattering for me. I tried them on and I really like what they look like. They're slightly a bit too big, so I'm gonna have to get one of those heel things where it makes them fit a little bit better. And they are grey, pointy toed, and here they've got kind of like, it's like croc snake skin, I don't really know what you'd call it, with a cutout. I love these. I think they're so classy. I think if we're going out for a meal with a pair of jeans, they'll just add something to an outfit, and I really like them. And as I say, I had these for a lookbook in mind, but I'm really happy with them, and I just think they look really chic and elegant, and they're just a bit different, aren't they? That's everything that I've picked up recently from Primark. Hopefully that's going to be it for a while now, because I've done quite a lot of shopping in there recently, and I think I'm really happy with the pieces that I've got, so I'm just going to leave it there. And I hope you liked some of the things that I got. Please let me know if you did by liking and also subscribing to my channel. It means the world. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!